Hey guys, it's your boy Malik on Fleek 3.0 back at it with another Danmachi video. This is episode 2. I'm gonna continue doing Danmachi videos. I'm gonna do it weekly. Every new episode I'm gonna make a new video if possible. Cause I seen Fox and Anime do it, and I thought that was interesting, and I like Danmachi, so I was like, I should make once a week video about Danmachi. So here I am. I'm not going to do any of the manga stuff because I don't read the manga for Danmachi. I only see the anime. I'm only anime only fan of this show, and I'll probably read the manga after the show finally ends, so I can see what was cut out and everything. But don't expect me to come out with like, oh, this was cut out in this episode, or this was cut out. This was what Bell said in the manga, opposed to what he said in anime. No, I'm not going to go through any of that. I'm just going to go with my thoughts over what happened in the anime and how I felt about it and what I think is going to come up in the next episode and so forth. So episode 2 starts. So we get this weird crew that is trying to find Ween, and this group, they're trying to sell her, any monster slavery, or whenever there has monsters, it has to be monster slavery. There has to be a slavery in any kind of anime, I guess. So as this goes on, Belle and the guys, they're trying to figure out if there's any more monsters like Ween, or where Ween really came from. And it's interesting because now we got two groups trying to do stuff. We got the bad guys trying to find out who took Ween and what the trying to sell her, while Belle is trying to figure out where she came from and how they can help. And I thought it was funny because when Belle and the gang went back to the dungeon and they were fighting monsters, Belle could not fight the monsters like he usually does because Ween, like, I understand that because you finally found a monster that has emotions, and now you don't know how to feel. It's like you've been a fighter all your life, and then you find somebody that you cannot fight anymore. It's a great idea when I think about it, because like Belle has been fighting monsters this entire time. And now that he found a monster that can speak, he don't know how to feel about that. Because I understand other people who's outside the familia of Belle's, they don't understand why he's like hesitating to kill now. And it makes sense, because like once you meet an adorable little girl named Ween, it will change your whole perspective. One thing can change your whole perspective in life, and it will make you like, you could be like a not hardcore slave master, but like, what if you meet somebody that you can't do anything to, and all your life you was doing it to other people? It changes your perspective, and now I felt that with Belle. And I thought it was a funny little skit when the girls were fighting over Belle, like usual, harem protagonist, bam boom, it's the usual. And it's crazy. Like, I understand why Lily in later parts of the episode was talking about how they shouldn't shelter Ween anymore, which makes sense in her perspective, because Lily all her life she's been fighting, and she's not going to give up her familia because they want to save one little girl. Like, if it's endangers she's trying to get rid of the danger as fast as possible, which makes total sense. And the others, they understand this, but they don't want to go against Belle, because Belle has helped them all the time, and they don't want to go against them, even though their minds are telling them that Ween is a good girl, a good monster, but you don't know when she's going to turn, which makes total sense. Like, just because one thing changes doesn't mean every monster is going to be good. Like, no. But I found it very crazy when Belle and I forgot his name, his partner, Wolf, I think that's what his name was. I really need to remember the names. And they went back to the 1940s, to find some clues, and they found out other monster that can speak. Yo, that's going to that is going to like confuse you, because now you're finding monsters that can speak all over the place. Like, how are you supposed to feel? You was killing these things, and now they have feelings. These things were terrorizing your city, your world, and now there's some that can speak and they're actually good and they don't want to fight. Like that's weird. That's weird. It's just that crazy what's going on with this show. Like, I love what it's doing. I think this is going to be one of their darkest arcs, because you're going against. You're not only going against other adventurers, and you're not just going against regular monsters. And now you're going against adventurers, more gods. And now you're trying to shelter good monsters. Like, it's going on way too much. And then let's talk about how Belle met that other guy, which name I forgot again. But Hermes came in the clutch, bro. Hermes really came in. You know, Hermes always coming in when we need him the most. Just like the Avatar. Well, wrong show. But that's not the point. Like, I love where this direction the show is going. I can't wait for the new episodes and how the season's going to end. Cause like it's crazy. Like, what we're supposed to do now? How are we supposed to react? Like, none of this. We didn't foretell this. Like, there was no telling what this season was going to be like, and now into something like this, it's kind of wild. Like, what are we supposed to handle with it? How are we supposed to think about these monsters? And yeah, Ween is cute, and we expected like her to join the group, but how are we going to feel about the other monsters? Like, how is this going to work? And you see somebody in the background pulling the strings about how there are some good monsters and how they're going to coexist. Like, not everybody wants to coexist, and I understand that. Like, when Ween saved that little girl, in my honest opinion, I understand why the girl was scared, because you never seen a monster before, and the monsters just saved you, and they always tell you how scary she was. I mean, monsters are, and especially in the dark, and you see like a disgusting monster, even though Ween was just wearing a cloak and you can't really see how she looks, but she looked like a scary monster. I understand how the crowd feels, because all their life they only seen how bad the monsters are, and they never seen a good one. So it's like changing their perspective. You can't change everybody's perspective. It's like our world now. You can't just change everything. You have to do everything slowly, and even then it won't change everything. Like, it's crazy. But that's all I have to say for this episode. Like, I can't wait for episode 3, and that's when my next video is going to come out for it. And I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy Danmachi. Legal Fleet 3.0 out.